Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Pam. Went to the post office today with my husband and we had some shipments to put out. And as we left there, we were driving past one of the little thrift shops in our area that was open, and I was like, oh, I'd like to go in there. But I didn't say anything because I thought, nah, he's not going to want to go in there. So as we drove past, he goes, I wonder if they might have any tools or stuff like that that I need, maybe available. And I'm like, gosh, I don't know. So I said, gosh, why don't we go in there and look? Well, when we got up to the door, they were having a yard sale inside out of linens. Now, this is one thing that is, it's like a soft spot in my heart. I will never use all these linens. I'm trying to find ways to use them a new way, but I just appreciate the old vintage linens, the work, the handwork that went into them, the fabrics that were used. And so what I'm going to show you, I got all of this for $8. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, we have what I used to call finger towels, and that was when you would hang these little beautiful towels out for people when they went into the bathroom to wash and dry their hands with. Okay, and they're all very delicately made. I'll open it up so you can see how big they are. Okay, but what's so pretty is the handiwork that's done on them. There's cut work, there's applique, embroidery, and I love that each one of these has this one little scallop where they added, I can get it to focus, they added a little bit of crochet right there. But anyway, so there's a blue one, and I'm not going to open them all up because it would take too long. There's a pink one with, there's gray cut work and then embroidered little blue flowers and then appliqued white flowers on it. It's so pretty. And again, it's got that one little crocheted piece there. Now, I might be able to use some of these things in my journals, but oh, I hate to cut them up. Oh my gosh. This one has got a little wrinkle on it, but here's the mint green one. Just so pretty. Really, really love them. And the last one, it was never embroidered on, but it was actually, I can't tell if this is watercolor or what this is, but someone painted on this one. Little purple pansies. And I love the French, what do they call that? French hemming or something like that on the border there. But these, all four of these are in mint condition. There's not a stain or hole or nothing on them. The next one is a little bigger, and it's made out of a what I call flax linen. It's kind of a tan color, and it's got the dark stitching on the hem. But what's really pretty, I'm going to fold this back up so you can really see it here, is the embroidery work that's on the bottom. I'm going to fold this up so I can bring it in real close and show you. This is all hand embroidered. If I get a little closer, I don't know if I can or not. Just beautiful, beautiful handwork on this one. Again, it's like mint condition, never used. Next I have, I'm going to put my glasses on here now so I can see a little bit. This is just a plain little cream colored doily with the linen middle. This would be perfect for a page in a journal. Just kind of fold it in half and add it. It's so pretty. So delicate though. I just love these. Love them, love them. Love them, love them, love them. And then we have a pink one. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. This will look lovely on a cover of a junk journal. Or to put on your dresser to set your pretty little trinkets on too. That. And this is an oval white cotton scarf that has open cut work, and it's got turned the right way here. You can see the cut work on it, and then little French knots going along here. Hope you can see them or not. There you go. There you go. But it's got a couple little holes in it, here and here. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care because it's old, okay? And these things need to be preserved somehow. So I will save them, Lord willing, as long as I'm alive, and pass them on to somebody else. How's that? This one is an eyelet, a cotton eyelet. It's a runner. It's like a dresser scarf, or to put on your chest of drawers on the top. And then, especially in the summertime, these look so pretty. It just kind of brightens up your furniture a little bit. You know, it gives it that kind of a soft spring, summer feel to it. And then, you know, you could set all your stuff in there. Your little doodads and trinkets, and little keepsakes. This one I thought was so pretty. Now, it does have one little mark on it, but that might come out. If not, I might tea stain it. But isn't that pretty? You don't see heart shapes very often. It's got like embroidery there. And then this all crocheted lace around the edges. Those are just, I mean, that's just so pretty. I was like a kid in a candy store when I walked in and they told me everything was on sale as far as linens. I told my husband, I said, you might as well just park it and wait because I'm going to be here a while, okay? The next thing I got was a set of 12 damask tablecloth or napkins. Let me see if I can find one that's not too wrinkled right now. And they are what I call banquet size. These are the big ones, okay? But beautiful, beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Now, will I leave them white? I have no idea. I might hand dye them, because that way when you hand dye, all this different work that's on them will pop, and you'll really be able to see it. So, just might do that. We'll see. We'll see. So I got 12 of those. Big stack. And the last thing in this stack, I snatched this one up first right away. This is a Victorian, which would be late 1800s, early 1900s scarf. It's velvet, and it's done in tans and browns with orange and red thingies on the side, and then the fringe is gold silk. But just absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. And there's the back side. As you can see, it's got a couple little marks on it on the back, but on the front, it looks beautiful. I love these. I think they're so pretty. I mean, for something like this to last over 100 years, you know, how could I leave it there? How could I leave it there, you know? And so I didn't. I brought it home. Okay, second pile. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have 6 in this size. And they're embroidered in navy blue around the edges. And they're kind of a tan linen, little doily type thing. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this size. Okay. Now they're all not in mint condition. Some of them do have a little speck here and there, but I don't care. I don't care because of the age of them. These are probably, I would say, 1940s, 1950s, maybe a little earlier, but just lovely. And then there's the big round scarf. Just so pretty. And I'll just add them to my collection, I guess. And I do bring them out. I use my linens. I put them on my dressers and my vanities and my chest of drawers. Like I said, especially for summertime, it just brightens up the whole room. Okay, the next thing I have here is 2 sets of little tablecloths and napkins. Now, the first set is pink, and it has aqua embroidery on it, and these are the napkins. Okay, I'm gonna bring that in, see if you can see the aqua. Yeah, you can. So those are the little napkins with little fringe on them. So cute, so soft. So there's 4 of those, and then the tablecloth, which is pretty good. I'm gonna open it like halfway so you can kind of see. But it's a nice big square tablecloth, and I think the tablecloth had a couple of really faint stains on it, but I don't think the napkins in the pink had any at all. And the aqua, they did have some staining, so they must have liked the aqua one better, so they used it more. But you know, it's part of the history of these old linens, is to know that people did use them. You know, today it's modern day. You know, we use paper plates and paper napkins, and you know, it's like these people, they sat down to dinner or for a snack or whatever. They used cloth napkins. They used cloth tablecloths. You know, they enjoyed the colors and the really pretty designs that were in things. And that's what I appreciate. So here's the aqua, and again, it has pink embroidery on it. And the aqua, like I said, this set has more stains on it, but I might be able to get them out. You never know. So there's 4 napkins, and then the aqua tablecloth, which is very pretty. Pretty color. Perfect for summertime. Love the color. And it does have, I noticed one spot right here. I'm really going to have to work on that one. But I'll work my magic and see if I can get it to come out. Okay, the next piece is a pretty good sized tablecloth. I would say probably maybe 60 inches square. But if you'll notice, there's stitching, and then there's embroidery. Look at these sweet little flowers. Let's see if I can get them up. Come on, Pam. Get them up there so you can see. This is all hand embroidered. I'll show you the other side so you can see. It's not machined. It is hand. Okay. And so we go around, and then on this one corner, which I thought was really interesting, we have this basket. Isn't it pretty? I love the embroidery. And again, this one has a couple of boo-boos on it. There's one right there, but you just put something right there, cover it up. it's just, oh, they're so soft. There's something about linen, as you use it, it gets softer and softer, you know, and it just feels so nice. Okay, the next one is a round tablecloth, and this one I thought was amazing. Let's see. Okay, here's the one edge of it, and it has, it's like a woven, I guess it's a linen. I'm not really sure about this one. It could be a cotton, but there's like a braided woven fringe around the edges, and then there's embroidery on it. So there is your centerpiece right there. I'm going to move this in so you can see all the handwork that's on that. Just absolutely beautiful. And then on the other three corners, you have this. So it looks like lilacs in a bouquet. That's what I would say it is, lilacs. And again, there's a couple little spots. Where did I see? Oh yeah. You can see there's a couple little spots right there. But if you were as old as some of these linens were and have been used, you would have some spots too. That's just the way you gotta look at it. The next piece is, I didn't measure this, but it's humongous. And the reason I bought it was not for a tablecloth. Oh my gosh. I have to measure my table and see if it'll fit. If not, I might sell it as a tablecloth. If not, I'm going to quilt it. I love this. I love damask. But I wanted you to see the color. It's kind of like a pumpkin and gold. And this thing is probably, it's twice as tall as I am, so I'm 5 foot. So 60 inches, so that's 120 inches, and I would say probably 60 inches wide. So I can make a darn good size quilt out of this. But just absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me see if I can bring it in a little closer so you can see the sheen on it. And no damage whatsoever. But what's really neat about damask is when you turn it to the other side, it's also pretty. Look at that. It doesn't have the shine that the other side has, but it has a gorgeous pattern on it too. So I was thrilled with this piece. And my last piece, I'm not sure, but I think this might be from Poland. It could be from one of the other ethnic countries over there. But I just got a gut feeling it's Polish because my sister-in-law collects Polish pottery. And I'm pretty darn sure that I've seen the pattern, one of the patterns on this tablecloth is she has in her pottery. So it has just really neat. It's square, and you'll see it has this pattern here, goes on all 4 corners. It has the circle pattern in the center. It has a rooster. Look at the colors. I mean, this is just wonderful. I think this is wonderful. The corners have this. This is the pattern I was talking about that I've seen, I believe, in Polish pottery. Just beautiful. Could be Czechoslovakian. It could be some of the others. But look at the costumes on the dancers. That is definitely in that era, that ethnic era. But the colors in this are just so vibrant and pretty. And then it has a fringed edge on it, of course. But just, I was so thrilled with this one. I just thought it was great. So, the only other thing I got today was, I found another photo album. and I'm not sure if I'm going to use it to make a journal out of it or use it to store all of my little pieces that I need for my journals. But I just thought it was so pretty. So this piece slides over so you could put a picture in if you wanted to. This is all metal in here. But I like the pages inside because of the color of them. They're like a brown color. Now, I could take these plastic pieces off and just have the brown paper and journal on it. And I've got plenty of room, because you can see it's a, what do you call it? It's the kind of spine that gives you room. So I've got plenty of room for this to grow if I wanted to use this for a journal. But haven't decided yet, so I'm going to think about it for a couple of days at least. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed my little thrift haul that I had today. It's been like forever since we've been able to go to thrift stores. So I hope you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment if you did, and we'll see you again real soon. And God bless all of you. Thanks a lot. Bye.